when we come
I
up
went
there
to
to
the
see that
daycare,
baby?
and I got sidetracked and stopped off and got something to eat. And when I came out, instead of going to the left to the daycare because I got called and said I didn't have a case, and I instantly said in my head, well, I'm done for the day and go home.
Man, you
And
love
when
my
I came out,
son.
instead of going to the daycare, I came home. And I didn't know he was in, I forgot he was back there. I am so sorry.
Really? Don't you?
Baby, you got us sick over here. We can't breathe. You left a 3-year-old in a car. He couldn't defend himself. You ain't tried. You supposed to look in your back seat when you knew that it was a child with you from the get-go. You're not right. The Lord not gonna bless you, and it's nothing that you can call and say to make him feel better. That's wrong.
I'm not trying to make him feel better. I'm not. That's
You
nothing I
need to
can
go
say
turn
to
yourself
make him
into the
feel
county
better.
jail because
I'm
you
so
killed his
sorry.
baby.
Sorry, sorry don't even express.
You killed his
Sorry,
baby. That's what I'm telling you. You killed his baby. It's nothing that you can say to make him feel better. Every time he went to a visit, you rushed him. You wouldn't even let him have a decent time with his baby. Every time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that you rushing the process, but you ain't left a baby in the car for 5-6 hours. That don't make any sense, ma'am.
I'm truly. I'm sorry it's not even enough to express how bad I feel. I'm so sorry for your family. I'm so sorry.
And you already know, on this channel, we hold racist, Caucasian people accountable, because if we don't, who will? And before we start this video, if you don't like black people, black issues, black talks, get to stepping. The number of black children who have died under the care of Alabama's Department of Human Resources, DHR, is not publicly available. However, data on infant mortality rates in Alabama indicates that black infants have a higher mortality rate compared to white infants. In 2022, the infant mortality rate for black infants was 12.4 per 1,000 live births, while for white infants, it was 4.3 per 1,000. During the period of 2020 through 2022, black infants were about twice as likely to die before their first birthday compared to white infants. Make that make sense. And Alabama is the same Alabama from 1823. Nothing has changed. Tell me I'm lying. And this woman, Kela Stanford, she says she was sorry. She's right. A sorry ass person. How you leave a 3-year-old in a car to die for 5 whole hours, and you a social worker? And it really broke my heart. And I don't care if she's a black person. You have a lot of black social workers, not all of them. You have a lot of black social workers that work for the state, and they always kissing ass, and they always doing the dirty works of racist Caucasians just to maintain a lifestyle. But the rabbit hole gets deeper. Run the tape.
823 Virgo Queen. This is Judge Lorraine Williams Pringle, and she is the judge that signed the papers to take baby KJ away from his parents. The company that the CPS worker worked for is called Covenant Services Incorporation. They are employed by the state as well. The judge, along with this company, they need to be investigated because they are doing some shady stuff. They are getting money for this. It's a whole lot more going on than just trying to make sure that children are safe. It's a whole lot more than that going on. So, yep, this is the judge that signed the papers to take baby KJ away from his family. And he ended up passing away in a hot car because the CPS worker went home because she was so happy that she didn't have any more cases for the day. She took this baby to her home when he was supposed to be back at daycare. And she left him in that hot car. And he passed away. Y'all, please pray for this baby's soul. Pray for his family. Pray for his parents, his grandparents, people that loved him, because they're going to need it.
So before I read this, y'all know me, I had to do my research on this Judge Pringle lady because she's the reason why Katoris was taken away from his mother. Check this out. Judge Pringle is a member of the Alabama State Board of Nursing, Alabama State Bar Association, Bessemer Bar Association, Metropolitan Professional Women's Association, Vice Chair of Mediation Dispute Resolution Board for the State of Alabama, and a member of the Theta Sigma Theta sorority Inc. Make that make sense. And I keep telling y'all about these sorority people. To keep a certain job, they go kiss ass. To make a certain amount, they go kiss ass. To live a certain lifestyle, to maintain a certain lifestyle, they go do whatever master tells them, because you have to realize something. All skin folk ain't kin folk. I told y'all the game is cold. The child was then left in the back seat at the worker's residence for more than 5 hours before they called 911. Stark's aunt told the New York Times that he was left in the car from about 12:30 p.m. to about 5:30 p.m. According to the National Weather Service, temperatures were in the 90s on Tuesday afternoon in the Birmingham area with a feels like temperature of 103 degrees. Make that make sense. So you telling me the daycare waited till 5:30 to contact this social worker about clitoris? I mean, daycares usually close around 5:30. So why they waited this long? And I keep telling y'all, all these people on the same team. The daycare, the news outlets. I mean, the news outlets, they never mentioned her name. All they said was social worker. They never said Kela Stanford. They never showed her picture. None of the articles never say her name. I had to go on Facebook to find her face. I had to go on Facebook to find her name. I had to go on TikTok to find more information. I told y'all these news outlets, they crooked. They not going to announce her name because, like I say, she worked for the state. And a lot of black people, not all of them, a lot of them, they are. And they always kissing the ass. They always doing whatever master tells them to do. So in my opinion, her leaving that goddamn child in the backseat of that car to die, it wasn't a mistake. Tell me I'm lying. So then I said, wait, let me look up the company she worked for, and the rabbit hole gets even deeper. Check this out. The company is called Covenant Service Inc. They are down to 1.7 stars. And let's read a review. Alicia White said, the company is not trustworthy with your loved ones. Their worker horrifically left a 3-year-old boy in the car, causing death on him. The baby was left in the car for 5 hours in 100 degrees Alabama weather with the windows rolled up and the car not running. This company is cruel and sickening to have transporters who claim they forgot the baby was in the car. This company needs to be shut down. Make that make sense. And I have to say it, these people ain't shit. And you see how they use the word covenant just to manipulate people. They said Covenant Service Inc. They use that word because it's like a religious type word. They use that to manipulate people. I'm going to tell y'all right now, they don't give a damn about your kids. It's all about the money. That company been in business for 20 years. And just imagine how many families they broke up on purpose, how many families they destroyed on purpose. Just imagine how many kids died under their care on purpose. I'm tired of this shit. Make it make sense. And before I go, I have to say this. This is not the first time this happened in Alabama. Back in 2022, another social worker in Alabama left an 8-year-old child in the car to die. And now they have to pay them $15 million. So what the hell is going on in Alabama? And Kela Stanford and Judge Pringle, y'all not right. Y'all really need to be arrested. And Kela Stanford, you not sorry, because every visit baby Clitoris had with his father, you rushed him. You never cared about that kid. So I feel like in my heart, you left him in that car to die on purpose. No ifs and buts about it. So we don't accept your apology. And to that family, I'm sorry y'all have to go through this. But like I say, I'm going to keep making videos about this. This is not the only one, because they going to try to, create other videos and make us forget this ever happened. So to baby Clitoris, rest in peace. I'm out.